online.
A teenage prank caught on camera is costing one Metro Detroit driver. How his Tesla may help police find who's responsible for this egging. Mara.
Tonight, one Macomb County bride has her groom, her ring, and one very big problem.
Who the heck could sleep at night knowing that they just put 20 young couples out of a venue for their weddings?
Will Ashley and Vince have their wedding?
Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at 11 starts now.
And we're glad you're with us tonight at 11. First, a quick check of the weather.
Yeah, 4 Live radar shows rain that could impact the morning drive, but this weekend, snow. Yes, snow returns. Ben, it's spring. How much are we talking here?
We're just going to skip right over the stuff for tonight. But let's get to the weekend because, yes, there is snow coming. And this is more than just a few flakes. You can see there's quite a swath getting cut across the Great Lakes. Those purple shades are over half a foot of at least falling snow. A lot of that will be making its way here into southern Michigan on Sunday. This is all going to be on the grass. It's not going to last long. Its bark is definitely worse than its bite, and we'll talk more about totals in a minute. But we do have bigger fish to fry, not only tonight, but for the morning commute. There are some serious downpours out there, and there is a lot more to go when you look down here to the south. So quite a bit of rain, upwards of an inch plus by the time this is wrapped up midday tomorrow. So do bank on a very wet commute. Watch for ponding, possible underpass flooding on some of those areas that are prone to that. But yes, we will talk more snow in just a few minutes, guys.
Okay, Ben. One Macomb County bride has it all. The ring, the flowers, the cake, but she just learned she may not have a place to put it all.
That's because her wedding venue has been sold to make way for a senior living center. We're talking about the Concord Inn, Hotel and Banquet Hall on Gratiot near Hall Road in Clinton Township. And that's where Mara McDonald is live tonight. Mara, she was getting the runaround until you started asking questions.
Well, here's the deal, Devin. You know, this young couple tried to put another installment on their wedding last week, and yet nobody here at the Concord Inn was available, or the wedding planner wouldn't call them back. And even if they would bring over a check, no one would take it. They thought something is really sketchy. Well, turns out they're right.
This is supposed to be your best day, the best day of your life, the best year planning it.
Ashley and Vince are in love and have been meticulously planning their October 18th wedding.
And it's a nightmare now.
To see her brokenhearted about this is just something that I never, want to describe.
Because after all the planning and after all the deposits, her wedding venue was sold out from underneath her. Clinton Township's Concord Inn was sold to an investment group that came to the township's planning commission to request changing it to a senior living facility this year.
I went down there, guns a-blazing.
Vince's mom went to the inn today to get answers or possibly their money back.
No, we may not get our money back.
And fed up called us. Our cameras were rolling when they came face to face with the new owners.
Who the heck could sleep at night knowing that they just put 20 young couples out of a venue for their weddings?
This issue was just brought to us at the meeting, so I'm glad you came and told us about it.
New owners pledging to get to the bottom of what's going on and see whether there will be an October 18th wedding.
And we're going to keep confident, we're going to keep strong, and most importantly, we're going to keep together and keep fighting this.
Back here live tonight, Ashley and Vince know two things. One, that this ownership group promises they're going to do their very best to try and accommodate them. If that's not possible, at a minimum, they will get their money back. But even if they do, when your wedding is October 18th, what venue is going to step forward in that minimum amount of time? Devin, we're live in Clinton Township tonight. Back to you.
They fill up so fast and so far out. All right, Mara. Kim.
A Metro Detroit driver doesn't see any humor in this teenage prank. He says this egging has turned into a costly problem. Jermont Terry is live in Ann Arbor tonight, and Jermont, the teens responsible may not realize his Tesla was actually recording the whole incident.
Kimberly, I don't think many people realize that the cars pulling up to these charging stations have those built-in cameras made in the cars. Now, one guy that drives a Tesla, he's wondering if the vandals targeted his car because of the kind of car he drives.
You can still find a few eggshells littering the ground, remnants of Darren Lee's night out charging his Tesla in Ann Arbor.
I was actually in the car when it happened.
Here's a look at what happened. 4 guys in this Cadillac SUV pull up, stop, and start impaling Darren's Tesla with eggs.
I think they were going to cover my car with like all 5 dozen eggs. and they saw me, and they took off real quick.
But look closer at the face of the guy the moment they realize Darren's in the car while it's charging.
There's no way they knew. I mean, the video, as you can see, is pretty clear.
Yet, while driving off, they still tossed more eggs, smirking the entire time. But Darren isn't laughing.
At first, I didn't think it did any damage.
After washing his car, he noticed fine scratches to the paint on the front grille.
And it's like $800.
These clear images came directly from Darren's car.
That's a camera, these are cameras, and actually these will record the back of the car.
But it's what the front camera captured that leaves Darren looking to find these youngsters. When he contacted police, Darren says he learned he may not have been the only Tesla greeted by eggs at this charging station.
Just terrible that this happens just for, driving a specific car, if that is what it is.
Now Darren uses the car to help his disabled roommate get around. He hopes someone can ID what looks like teenagers, because if this was a prank, it's a costly one.
I don't know if you guys knew, but yeah, eggs can really mess up a paint job.
Now, these Tesla's charging stations, they're in the Meyer parking lot here in Ann Arbor. Now, when Darren went inside to talk to the store workers, he was told that those teenagers on that night, they went inside and purchased 5 cartons of eggs only. They are reviewing that surveillance video and hoping to turn it over to police. Reporting live in Ann Arbor tonight, Jermont Terry, Local 4.
All right, Jermont.
It is a decision that will impact many Michigan voters. A federal court says the state has to redraw congressional and legislative maps. A 3-judge panel ruled the maps drawn by the Republicans in 2011 violate the voters' constitutional rights by diluting the weight of Democratic votes. The court ordered the state legislature redraw at least 34 of the state's 162 districts. This is a decision that also requires special state Senate elections to be held in 2020. Those weren't scheduled to be held until 2022, which will cut the terms of some lawmakers in half. Republicans, though, are promising to appeal the decision to the U.S. Supreme Court.
Scammers in Virginia are trying to take advantage of grandparents here in Metro Detroit. An 81-year-old grandmother from Macomb County almost lost all of this money. That's nearly $10,000 in cash. A man posing as an attorney called her and told her he needed it to bond her grandson out of jail. Well, she sent the money to an address near Richmond, but thanks to a tip from the Utica Police Department, officers were able to find the package before it got into the wrong hands.
New information tonight on that semi-crash in Macomb Township that completely leveled a house. We've now learned up to 5 vehicles were also damaged, all because that truck blew a tire and then the driver lost control at 26 Mile near Omo Road. No one seriously injured somehow, and today crews returned to clean up the debris. The Macomb County Sheriff's Office says there will be no charges filed in the case. Dun, 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 dun. Detroit Lions fans buzzing tonight. There is a new man wearing the Honolulu blue.
Yeah, there he is. The team adding another offensive weapon, one many expect could be a Hall of Famer, so they say. That's some big shoes.
Ooh, yeah, I like that.
Bernie's here with a look at the new tight end, Bernie.
You put the spotlight on right away there. Hall of Fame.
That's what they say.
Yeah, right. Well, they had the 8th pick on the first round, and many are saying they hit a home run, and many others are saying they hit a grand slam. They took Iowa tight end T.J. Hockenson, who many feel could turn into a Rob Gronkowski. We've got highlights of Hockenson. Caught 49 balls last season for the Hawkeyes, 760 yards and 6 touchdowns. He averaged 15 yards a catch, spent 2 seasons with Iowa. Lions signed tight end Jesse James of the Steelers as a free agent, so they have more than filled their needs at the tight end slot. We are back later with more on the NFL draft, including the local guys who were selected, and you'll hear from T.J. Hockenson, the Hall of Famer, future Hall of Famer.
We're ready to go.
That's what Twitter says.
I'll start chiseling the bust.
All right, Bernie. Well, if 2 days was too long to wait for your Amazon packages, we have some good news for you.
We'll tell you when Amazon is promising to roll out one-day shipping to its Prime customers in a minute. Also, the dangers of being in the back seat. Why safety experts say you're safer in the front, even in a head-on crash.
But first, she's the local woman in charge of building Ford's big moneymaker.
It's exhilarating and it's my passion.
Sandra Ali goes inside the Dearborn truck plant with their first female boss. How she worked her way up. Next.
Wedding season is almost here. Tomorrow morning, a warning if you need to say I can't, to watching your friends say I do because you can't afford to go to the wedding. Why declining the invitation may impact more than just your finances. Tomorrow at 6 a.m.
First.
Ford stock jumped today on the heels of strong first quarter earnings, largely because of its popular pickup trucks.
And the woman in charge of building those pickups really knows cars. Debbie Manzano is the first female boss at the Dearborn truck plant. Sandra Ali shares her secret to success and why her passion runs so deep.
When Debbie Manzano was a young girl, she loved to tell people her dad brought home really cool cars. Now their roles are reversed, and he's the one bragging to his friends about his daughter's job, which, as you're about to see, also involves really cool cars.
Do you find the quality is different when you're on?
She's in charge of building the best-selling pickup truck in America.
We hit over 1 million vehicles in 2018 for F-Series overall, and it's it's exhilarating and it's my passion.
In 1994, fresh out of college, Debbie Manzano started working at the Rouge truck plant. She made stops at 6 factories, including the Flat Rock assembly, home of the Mustang, then back to Dearborn where it all began, only now she's the boss.
I love vehicles. I love building it. I think it's really exciting. My first day I stepped into an assembly plant, when I saw that first vehicle come offline, it gives you chills.
She's the plant's first female manager, in charge of roughly 4,300 employees.
It's the people, right, and it's the product, knowing that we, put out a great product every day people want, especially here at the Dearborn truck plant with F-Series.
Her passion for cars started young. You could even say she inherited it from her father. He was born in Austria and came over during World War II.
My dad grew up in the automotive business. He started out as an hourly employee, worked his way into supervision, and up through the ranks. And my dad, he never had a chance to go to college. He immigrated into Canada from Europe. So, I always saw what it did for him and his family.
Like her dad, Manzano says she had good mentors all along the way who taught her you get to the top through hard work.
I was never scared to, do 12 plus hours a day, 7 days a week. I never shied away from it. I actually enjoyed. My dad was like a workaholic, so I think I get it from him. You learn in manufacturing, right? It is a challenging work environment because it is long hours. You have to rotate shifts sometimes and work, because we work 7 days a week here, right? Day shift, night shift. So you can't be scared of it. You have to be up for that challenge.
With that challenge, Manzano has made it her personal mission to support young women in manufacturing.
There's more men in this business than women, right? So we're working on how do men advocate for women. So we've been working on that sponsorship so that they help sponsor women. It's a great career path. We just need to show people that it's a clean environment. It's a respectful environment. It's a safe environment. I think in the past that perception hasn't always been out there.
Right now, Ford has 28 plants in North America with only 3 other women in charge. At the Dearborn truck plant, a quarter of the employees are women. Back to you.
Ford is lucky to have her.
Really healthy,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah, that's great.
That's awesome.
Here's a look at what we're working on for tomorrow at 5.
He's a retired federal agent with one final case to solve.
The evidence pointed to one individual that ordered a hit and 2 individuals that conducted the killings.
A triple murder in the suburbs, unsolved for nearly 35 years.
That was the biggest crime that ever hit Sterling Heights.
Determined to reveal the killers because one of the victims is his brother.
I had to go over and notify my mother.
The defenders take you inside the investigation tomorrow at 5.
Well, pretty much all day we've been giving out a parental advisory warning before going to bed. It's 11 o'clock. I guess we're all adults. We can handle this.
That's right. This is the grown-up stuff that we're going to be talking about.
Good.
It's Sunday and that we're discussing, and yes, it's going to be snow, but we've got to get through this massive amount of rain first. This is just the start of it. You see 2 areas that we're watching, but it's this one on the south side that's got us concerned. And you can see when we look down here into Indiana and Ohio, there is quite a bit of water that is headed in our direction. We're still looking at some spots that are going to pick up more than 1 inch of rain by the time this is wrapped up by midday tomorrow. That's coming up in your 4-zone forecast in just a few minutes. So far, we've seen those rainfall totals reach about 1/3 of an inch there at Metro and also in the city. And of course, we're just going to be adding to these totals overnight. So when we wake up tomorrow morning, it is going to be a slow go. It goes without saying for Friday morning's commute. Raindrops on the lens, and we're looking at 49 for temperatures right now, 8-mile-an-hour wind. The wind is going to pick up a little bit as we head towards daybreak tomorrow, so expect a 15-20-mile-an-hour start. And speaking of starts, it was darn near you're gorgeous this morning. This is from Stacy on Storm Pins. Says, good morning from the dot. And that was from Wyandotte, by the way. Friday, you're on the clock. You're going to make it look this nice when we get started tomorrow. Here's a look now at the forecast map tonight. It is all rain through the first part of tomorrow. The heaviest stuff, unfortunately, is going to be coming during the drive. This is 6 a.m. as that low slides just off to our east. We'll get the rain out of here after lunch. And it will be a fairly nice finish. As we get towards 4 or 5 o'clock, we'll break up some of those clouds and get some sunshine in there. And then here comes this mess on Saturday night. It will start as rain, but as temperatures cool Saturday night, that big blue amoeba just starts rolling in here. And that means snow, accumulating snow in some parts of Detroit. Models are suggesting that as much as 3 to 4 inches could fall. And that's if it all stuck. It's not going to. In fact, be lucky if half that sticks, but anything that does is going to be on the grass, is going to be on a mailbox, deck railings. We're not going to be shoveling it. And when you see the high temperatures in the afternoon, you realize this isn't going to last very long. Here are the rainfall totals that we're looking at tonight and early tomorrow. Everything shaded in blue is over an inch of rain there, including the city of Detroit, 1.13 inches. Downriver, you'll beat those totals, getting close to 1.5 inches by the time this is all wrapped up. South Zone, a lot of inch-plus totals, especially the further east you go into Monroe County. But look how quickly these numbers just slacken off as you get up to the north. Just a couple hundredths maybe up in Flint, and most of our north zone is going to be under an inch too, especially up in Lapeer and Sanilac County with some of the higher totals as you get down towards M59. Temperature-wise, not terrible tonight, 47, as that rain increases towards dawn tomorrow. Remember, the heaviest of that stuff coming during the morning commute. Afternoon, we get some sunshine as we go to 62 on the high side, and then here comes the weekend. We will get some of that snow again late on Saturday going into Sunday. We'll start out above freezing and see high temperatures getting to 51 with sunshine in the afternoon. So blink and you'll miss it, but when you wake up and look out the window for the last weekend in April, that's just not something you want to see.
Just pull the cover back over for a little while.
There you go.
It'll pass.
Sleep in.
Yeah. Police had a big problem on their hands when they were trying to catch some drug dealers. It was their parrot. How the bird almost foiled a big bust.
But first, he's off duty with his son without gear. Watch a Detroit firefighter rush into a burning home to save a man. And this isn't the only incredible rescue caught on camera here in Metro Detroit. We'll have a Two amazing rescues were caught on camera in Metro Detroit.
One in Sterling Heights, the other on Detroit's east side, which is where an off-duty firefighter rushed in to save a man from this burning home. Cell phone video shows Amari Dabney ignoring those intense flames, running into this house on Waveney and Cadju this morning. Dabney was driving by with his son and just stopped because he saw the smoke, saw the fire. Without any gear on, he pulled a man to safety as they continue to investigate what started it.
Son will never forget the bring your kid to work day today.
Wow.
It was police officers in Sterling Heights responsible for a dramatic rescue when a suspected drunk driver crashed.
Hey man, look away, we're gonna bust the window out, okay? And you gotta get out of the car. Can you open that door? Your car is on fire! Come on!
Well, the driver was unconscious as the flames spread earlier this month at 17 in DeQuinder. Police couldn't break the windows, but eventually pried the door open. They pulled the driver out, then arrested him.
A new study suggests when it comes to head-on collisions, backseat passengers are at a higher risk than those in the front seat closer to the collision. According to the study by the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety, backseat passengers lack the sophisticated restraints that come in the front seat configuration, like force-limiting seat belts and airbags. However, experts say inflatable seat belts and additional backseat airbags could be a way to reduce injuries there.
Well, expect your packages to arrive even quicker from Amazon. The online retail giant is planning to offer one-day shipping to Amazon Prime customers. The announcement comes after record profit in the first quarter of this year. Amazon plans to transition from two-day shipping to one day sometime next year. Police making a drug bust in Brazil came across a parrot they believe was trained to alert its owners of their presence.
Investigators say the bird began squawking police, of course in Portuguese, but that was when they approached the home. Despite the bird's quick thinking, a man and a woman inside the home were arrested.
Wow.
The bird was also taken by police because it turns out Polly was a tracker.
Oh.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Goodness.
I'm here all week.
That was terrible.
Heimlich me. I'm going down. That was good. That was pretty good. That was good.
Thank you very much.
That's very good. Okay, let's see if we can recover with this. We're going to hear from T.J. Hawkinson, the Lions' #1 pick. Tigers get pounded in Boston. You'll hear about that. And how can we do this night without this? The Rod Marinelli Show. Come on back.